I'm trying not to wake the family up. I don't want to talk too loud. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm trying not to talk too low and too loud. I hope everybody can hear me okay without me talking too loud. Hey, back 2006, just jumped on. How you doing, my friend? Can you hear me okay? I'm not going to talk too loud. I've got family asleep in the next rooms. Just making sure you can hear me all right. Hey, Dylan, how you doing? Hope everybody's having fun. I'm doing good. I'm going to grab these glasses so I can see the chat. Picked up some coins today. One's at 55. It's a beautiful toner. And it appears to be a Bugs Bunny. It was the end of a roll. Look at this thing. See the bugs? Appears to be a Bugs. Unbelievably beautiful. Check it out. I may send it in. Hey, Hell Creek Trading. How you guys doing? I'm not talking too loud here. I hope you guys can hear me. Austrian Stacker, good morning. A bunch of you guys up late looking for somebody to chit-chat with. You guys think of this thing? There's your toner. All different. The camera doesn't do it justice, but it appears to have a Bugs Bunny on it. You see it? See the bugs? 1955 Bugs Bunny. I think I'm going to send that in. Nicely toned. Maybe I'll just put it in the auction. The last item of the night. Oh, if I get the loop out and put it down, you can see it. See how close I can get it for you. There, you can see it. Looky there. Can you see it now? You can see it clear as a bell. And there's the Bugs Bunny. It's there. Pretty neat coin. Let's see what you guys are saying. I'll lose the knocking everything around. So I got a premiere tomorrow night. 7 o'clock. Let's see what everybody's doing here. Hi guys, hello. What's up, ECP? How you doing? You can hear me good. That's a good thing. I'm doing great. I'm joking. What? What's up, ECP? Not much. Hell Creek Trading. Good morning, Austrian Stacker. Well, yeah, kinda. ACP, how you doing? My son's just keeping me up. Drop in and say hi. Hey, John Boulay. Good to see you. ECP, how's the CAC stickers work? Well, a CAC sticker or a green bean basically is, let's say you have an MS64. It's this next level of grading that tells you whether you have one of the higher grades of a 64. So meaning that it's probably like a 64 plus they use now. A lot of the grading agencies started giving 64 pluses, and that way they can kind of eliminate the people that did the green beans or the CACs stickers. So it's trying to tell you that a CAC sticker means that your MS64 or your MS65 is in the top of the class of the graded ones that are out there, saying it's a very high 64 or very high 65 or whatever the grade may be. So that's kind of how a CAC sticker works. Hope that helps you. That's kind of a layman's term how to explain it. Yeah, my sinuses have been bothering me. The ragweed's blooming something fierce. Ragweed is on the tear. So we got a little 1955 here, John Boulay toner. Picked it up today, and it's a Bugs Bunny. Look at this. See the Bugs Bunny? See the little teeth right there? It's the Bugs Bunny teeth. It's a Bugs Bunny. And roll ender probably. A bin, yeah. I was even thinking about sending them myself. I've got a really nice Morgan over here I want to get graded. I thought I'd send some of those in. I've got some 2020 W quarters I still need to get slabbed and graded, so I thought maybe sending 7 or 8 of them in, maybe to NGC, and maybe send this one in too. So I bought that one today. I think I got a great deal on it. So yeah, it's pretty neat. You guys want to see the Morgan I picked up? I picked it up about 3 weeks ago. I can show you a Morgan. I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. I got a Morgan that I think I want to try and send in, hang on to my own personal collection. I paid up for it though, but I think it's a really good coin. I think it may be a proof light too. So let me get it for you, let you guys see it. Hang on just a second. So y'all tell me what you think of this. 1884 O. Now you can see my green iPad there. You can see the ECP sticker on my green iPad. I think it's definitely a proof. I mean, a proof like. Look at that reflection. You can read the letters ECP off of that sticker in there. Look at that thing. It says MS62. I think it's the dealer that had it. I think he really undergraded it. Now look at this reverse. It's even more proof-like. You thought the front was nice. Look at there. See the ECP symbol on the back of my iPad? If this isn't a proof-like, they can eat my hat. What do you think of that? Look at the level of detail. That's a higher than a 62. No way that's a 62. I think it's a 64, 65 all day long. That's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. No way. No way. The dealer missed this one big time. ECP cherry picked this one. I think it's proof-like. I think it's a lot higher than a 62. What do you guys think? I just don't see the scratches and marks in the field. The cheek is good. The fields are, it's just gorgeous. There's no way I'd sell this. This is mine. This is mine, man. Can you see the reflection in that thing? Whenever I had a coin, I put that kind of reflection in. Look at you can see the ECP sticker on the back of my iPad. You all see that? That is proof-like. And it ain't no 62 either. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. What do you think that coin's worth? I think it's a proof-like. 84 New Orleans. I think it's a lot higher than a 62 too. I think it'd get a 64 easily. It's my opinion. Definite 63. I mean, geez, how could you not give that at least a 63? I mean, I've seen them all bagged up a lot worse than that. There's a 63. You guys notice what I'm doing? I'm hiding the price that I paid for it. I got my thumb over top what I paid for it. You see right there's the edge of it, the dollar sign. Yeah, it's a beauty, man. Look at that reflection. Tell me that's not crazy. I'll just leave it here. Let's see if we can put it in front of Benji. Look at that. Watch this. You see the reflection of my finger? I think it's gorgeous, isn't it? Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Yeah, I think it's a proof light too. Hey, Mikey Y. Yeah, I think John Blay. I think I need to get it graded. John Blay just put it up to bid now. Bennett. John, I would feel bad if I bin that and then somebody else sent it in and they get a $400 or $500 coin. I'd lose it. I haven't even looked up and saw what the price got is on an 84.0 6465 proof light. Let's look it up. I did pick it up locally. Bank says it's worth $50. I paid more than that. Too bad it's not a CC. I wouldn't have got it for what I got it for if it is. ECP, your coffee sponsors roast. Great coffee. I'm glad I bought some. Mikey Y, his coffee, I'm sorry, he doesn't pay me a dime at all for anything. And I do it. I just really promote it because it's that good of coffee. It really is. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Oh, trying to get that thing where you can see it better. I'm gonna knock everything over. I'm sitting here on my end table. I need to go get both of my pedestals here. Do you see the green on the iPad? The problem is it's so reflective that you can't put it anywhere it shows up exactly what you're looking at. Look at that thing. I'm hiding my price. I paid for it. I can promise you it's a lot more than 50. I didn't pay too much because they had it undergraded. I'll tell you that. Here we go. There's a good picture. Let's slide our B up in here. So guys, let me tell you something that's going to happen tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern. Tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern, I'm going to have a premiere, my first premiere. And it's going to be a live stream premiere. And we're going to put up a video that my good buddy, he's a coin collector too, Jeff Ball, is putting on for me tomorrow. So we're going to do he made a video for me, went out to my farm, and did the amazing world of the honeybee. And he shows high level drone footage of my farm, the honeybee pasture, the honeybees, the road going up to my farm, the pond, my tractor. It's all kind of really neat. You need to check it out tomorrow. Definitely mark your calendar. I did not wish Milo happy National Dog this week. ECP got my letter in the mail yesterday with Kelly Ray sticker in it. Thank you. You're welcome, Dennis Stewart. Just dropped a grade. That was a bid. Oh, $50 was a bid. Yeah, it was below my cost. Your coffee sponsor is really good, Mikey Y. But what I was telling you, I don't ever, he doesn't give me anything for promotion besides some free coffee to give away. So I do get that out of it, but I'm getting paid anything. I don't know. I still order coffee like you guys do. And I use that code ECP 2021. And his shipping's only $5. You can order like 4 or 5 bags of coffee or whatever you want. It's only $5 shipping. So it's like, wow. I bought some of that Jose Pacas. And I'm going to be having some of it in the morning. 8 of you guys in here, 9 of you. It's good to see you guys. But yeah, definitely check out tomorrow night at 7 p.m. my very first premiere. And I'll be live with Jeff Ball, the guy that created the video. Hey, Sylvian Silver Scorpion, I hope you feel better, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Sorry I didn't see your comment. I see it up there saying, hey, y'all. But Silver Scorpion, get well soon. I hope you don't have the COVID. But I just thought I'd chit-chat with you guys a little bit. Have some fun. Talk a little queens. Talk a little honeybees. John Boulay, did you get some honey yet? I think you did, didn't you? You try the honey? Who here's gotten ECP honey so far? Out of the 6 or 7 of you on here. That sample of the Ethiopian coffee you sent me was good. Had it this morning. Good deal. Good deal. I'll tell you what, man. It's unbelievable. Haven't tried the honey yet. Well, you're missing it. Hey, Borderland Stacker. You need to try that on a biscuit tomorrow, John Boulay. Let me know what you think. I have 11 hives right now. I had 12, and I gave one to one of my friends, and he wanted to get into beekeeping, and I wouldn't let him pay for it. I just gave him like a $200 hive, and he is in love with it. He's eat up with it. Hey, guys, thanks for mashing that like. ECP honey is by far the finest I've ever had. Well, thank you, Borderland Stacker. That seems to be the consensus. I think when you take good care of your bees and you give them everything they need and they do the right job, I think it helps. How's the candle making going? Hey, you guys want to see the candle? I made 3 of them. Hang on, I'll go get them. I'm getting to show everything tonight. Hang on. So there you go. There's my candles. There are my honeybee wax candles. Pretty neat, huh? Does the flavor of the honey change depending on what the flavor? Yes, it actually does, Mikey Y. Aren't those neat candles? Those are from my wax. So the very first honey extraction I did, when I took the wax cappings off, the really clean, nice wax, that's what those 3 candles are. That's exactly what I got out of all the cappings on my last honey extraction. I got exactly that. I'm up and we're having a little live stream, honey. Little ECP is going to the bathroom. She asked me, what are you doing up? I said, I can't sleep. I got 8, 9, 10 people where I can't sleep either. I'm talking real low so you guys are going to turn the TV off or muted it. We're talking coins. We're talking honey. We're talking wax candles. They like our candles, little ECP. Yeah, they're neat. I mean, I'm going to try and make some more candles and put some in the auction, especially when it cools down. I don't want to ship candles with this heat, but this fall I'm going to try and sell some of the candles or auction some of the candles, or maybe just add them on. That's right, it is early on the west coast. You guys are 3 hours ahead of us. It's like after midnight here. There's a good screenshot right there. That's exactly what we should have right there. That's a good screenshot. These are the little ECP honey bears. I need to turn the fan on. It's kind of warm in here. But yeah, I got 11 hives right now. I may combine two of them tomorrow. They're small hives. And or if the cans will give you a honey. Yeah, they will. They actually will have a honey, because it is honeybee wax. They will have that. Just a Sunday afternoon for me. Or Debonair Dylan, where you at? You overseas? You ahead of us? You somewhere like Australia? Yeah, the candles should have. I don't know how strong it'll be, but they say it does have a honeybee wax smell to it. I think they're too pretty or too cute. My wife has put these in the shadow box in her kitchen. So the shadow box in her kitchen. You know what's really weird? On my iPad, it's showing 8 people in the chat, and on my top chat on my phone, it's showing 11. You're in Japan. Wow, that's pretty neat. Wow. Let's see, it's Saturday night or Sunday morning. We're doing good tonight, John Pierce. Thank you for coming in. Got a lot of my members in here. Got John Boulay and Baked to them, Mikey Y, John Pierce. Yes, thank you all. Borderland Stacker. Oh my gosh, Mikey Y. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. It's just a chat, but thank you so much. We were just now getting ready to order Milo a bark box. We've gotten so many super chats lately that we said we've got to send the puppy dog a box. My daughter got a box where she ordered something in from Amazon, and Milo hadn't gotten a box lately, and he jumped up and stuck his nose in. He thought he got something. So Mrs. ECP said, you got to order that dog a Chewy box. It used to be called bark boxes, and we did a monthly bark box. They cost about $25. And what happened was they had some bad boxes go out and poison some dogs. And of course, we'd never want to lose Milo, so we turned around and we canceled our subscription. So we've been making our own bark boxes or Chewy boxes with USA-made treats and toys, so that we keep Milo safe. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto at Devon here. That's funny. John Boulay's hilarious. Yeah, 20s. Yes, they will smell great. I finished wood with bee wax, and I love smelling it with my heat gun. My wife says it smells so strong when I do the countertops. That's what I've heard. So here's the first-hand information from John Pierce there at John Boulay. There's your answer. But I need to get, I'll tell you what's really expensive is the candle molds. I made that little short video on how to make them. Did you see the candle mold? It's made out of like silicone or whatever. Those daggone things are expensive. They're like $35 for a mold. I don't know how many times it's going to last, but they're expensive. Don't need Yankee candles anymore, nope. I've got a lot of wax in the garage, and I mean a lot, from the last year and a half, and I need to melt it all down and strain it and clean it. I just haven't had time yet. But thank you again, Mikey. Why that green super chat just disappeared, I'm still looking at on the chat. Thank you again so much. That was awfully, awfully nice of you. I appreciate it. But I think we might do the auction earlier this week, maybe a Tuesday or a Wednesday. If Stormy's going Wednesday, I'll probably go Tuesday. So I may do an auction on Tuesday because my son is getting married Saturday. I'm taking Friday off. I have to do the rehearsal dinner. So there's no way to do an auction on Thursday night and ship everything Friday. That sounds good, John Bailey. I'll do that. But yeah, with me, if I did an auction Thursday, I wouldn't be able to ship anything out till like the following Tuesday. So I think me and Mrs. ECP may do a true mini auction on Tuesday night. I bought about $800, $900 worth of stuff today. I got some really good deals. I got that 55 Benji there, and it's a Bugs Bunny, and you see it in person. It's toned beautifully, beautifully toned. Yeah, go watch that little video. But remember, tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which will be 4 o'clock out west. Yeah, I think Stormy switched to Wednesday, so I think, John, I'm going to probably go Tuesday night. I'm probably going to go Tuesday night with my auction. Unless Stormy would want to switch me and go Thursday and me go Wednesday. You never know about him. I'd have to ask him. I think it'd be easier for me just to go Tuesday. I think there's some auctions Tuesday, but I think they're smaller ones. And it doesn't hurt to change it up every now and then. You got to have a work-life balance. Yeah, I think when school started back, he's a school teacher. He stopped doing the Sunday night, so he's doing Wednesday only. Yeah, I talked to him this morning a little bit, and I talked to him some yesterday. He's a catbird man. He's getting all these mining companies as sponsors and doing videos with him and stuff. That cracks me up. That's amazing. I bought a little bit of stock in one of those mining companies he had on, and in the first 5 days after I looked at it, it's still gone down. Hey, legit Sir Noobs, how you doing today? Good to see you. Glad you got a notification. 12 people in here. 11 likes. Maybe we'll get another like or two. But if you come in just for a second, at least pound that thumbs up for us. Doing pretty good. I can't complain. We're a little trouble going to sleep. It's kind of warm here today. Crypto, that's the black by gold. Yeah. Did you see his post? I have not. I have not looked at anybody else's channel today. Like you said, we spent the first half of the day making that premiere. Wait till you see this. This guy put a high quality camera up on top of my truck and had us driving up the country road to my farm, and then driving down my farm road. And then he put the what do you call it, the drone on the back of my pickup truck on that Tonto cover, and took off. And he put that thing 300 and some feet in the air, and then flew it all over my farm. I got 102 acres. And he zoomed it down at the pond and by the honeybees and the honeybee pasture. It's really a neat video. Seems like a few people have tried to make a black gold-backed crypto. We'll make a gold-backed crypto. Oh, that'd be neat. No, I didn't see that. I'll have to check that out. Crypto that's backed by gold and be like the gold standard again. That'd be pretty neat. I have a lot of stocks in my 401k and IRA, but most of them are mutual funds put together. Yeah, I bought it before I ever had wife and kids, John. When I was still a young man, 30-some years ago. It was over 30 years ago. My dad had a piece of property I used to fish and hunt on and stuff, and he had sold it. And I didn't have any place to, sounds like it's starting to rain outside here. Didn't have any place to fish or hunt anymore as a young man. And I told my dad I wanted to get me a piece of property, so he helped me start looking, and believe it or not, I got that 102 acres. I'm 55 right now, so I'll be 56 in November. But I appreciate saying I'm not that old. That makes me feel good, because I feel old, and I'm getting ready to have a grandson here January 5th. But anyways, what I was going to tell you, my dad and I, back in 1990, 89 or 90, 31, 32 years ago, went and looked at this piece of property. It said 103.3 acres, 104 degrees today. Oh, Mikey, why? We looked at this piece of property. It was only in one family since the original land grants. Still had the mineral rights on it. 2 hand-dug wells lined in stone. An old house on it, which was falling down. A couple collapsed barns and outbuildings. And I looked at it. My dad looked at it. My Uncle Jimmy was still alive at the time. My dad I lost 2 years ago. My dad, when we got done looking at it, we saw it in the paper on a Saturday morning. Met with the realtor, looked at it, and talked to him. And my dad said, if everything checks out, if it's got a good clear deed, and there's no liens on it, no Indians have rights to it or whatever, he's joking around. He said, there's only one question. I said, what's that question, Dad? He said, whether you buy it or I buy it, because if you don't, I'm going to. He said, it might be the best buy in real estate I've ever seen. And I bought the 100, and it ended up being, on the new survey, 101.19. I just call it 102. Bought it for $25,000, $250 for an acre. Well, the timber on it was worth more than that. In 1989, I was 13. Yep, I'm excited for my first in December. Congratulations, Debonair Dylan. Yeah, I'm getting my first one. I'm going to try to go to a honeybee conference January 7th and 8th. John Pierce, like, wow. I told you a little story about ECP there, didn't I? But you guys have got to check out that premiere tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, it's a nice buy. I've never sold it because I don't have that much tied up in it. Now, that being said, it had a lot of places where people dumped on it and needed cleaned up. I put probably that much more into the place in dozer work and cleaning it up and work on the property. But, you know, if you only got, well, I did raise cattle. Yeah, I just took my last 3 to the butcher shop. My fence was getting dilapidated. But I've been spending a lot of time on the honeybees. And I got 25 new chickens this spring. So the chickens are about ready to start laying brown eggs. So I've got chickens and honeybees now. But I just butchered the cattle. Have you ever seen my cattle videos, John? Let me see if I can show you a cattle picture on my phone. Here's my Milo pictures. Hey, look at this gold I saw today. I'm going to show John this gold I saw today. Look at that. What do you think of that? I thought about it. Pretty neat, huh? Look at this one. I didn't buy it. That's on my phone. It's on my phone, John. I took pictures for a buddy that is wanting to buy a classic head gold piece, and that's what I sent to him. What I did right there. But let's see. Hey, John Belay. Who's that? Who's that John Belay? Who is it? They still got him on my phone. Here's your buddy. He's live on the ECP channel. Who is that? That's Marty. That's Marty. Guess who that is? That's Milo trying to go to sleep. I gotta show you some of this. I deleted a bunch of pictures the other day. Let's see, I'll show John my cattle. Go back here. I raise my cattle like I do my honeybees. I take good care of them and feed them well. If I can find the pictures of them here. Here's my kids. Come on, where's my pictures at? Did I scroll past them? No. Let's see. I'm looking for them. Okay, here's a picture of my cows. There you go. You think those guys are fat and sassy? That's the bull right there. Look how slick they are. That is some good beef right there. Don't have them now. They all went to the butcher shop. I sold them. I filled my freezer, filled my son's freezer, filled my daughter's freezer. Here, you guys want to check me out? There's a picture. There's what I used to look like with my wife. I got some sparkles on the thing. That's a much younger picture of me and Mrs. ECP. That's these pictures on my phone. I wish you'd get mad at me for showing these or not. Hey, Marty. There's my buddy, Marty. That's Milo. The star. Look how young Milo is. Look how skinny he is. No gray hair. It's when he was younger, too. Let's see. Here's Mrs. ECP. Look here. She get mad at me. She's out at the beach. She get mad at me. She's laughing and smiling. Like she'd shoot me if I shot. Here's Milo at the same beach place right now at St. George Island. He's allowed to go to the restaurants and sit outside. We take him. That beach is so great because you can take your dog. It makes it a lot of fun. Here's something I don't know if I'm allowed to show or not. So there's a pheasant hunt. Went on with my son. It's pretty neat. I'm looking at all these pictures. You guys can do a show and tell. Here's Mrs. ECP and little ECP. I think that's a beach picture. They both got sunburned. Blue eyes on my wife. I got everybody else in the family's got dark hair, or brown eyes and dark hair. Here's one of my honeybees. Let's do a honeybee picture. So can you guys see the queen bee? See how big she is compared to the others? She got the blue dot on it. Yeah, they are pretty. Thank you. I do have a great family. They're pretty inside and out. I've been very fortunate. God's blessed me. So, John, you know what that is, don't you? That's those cows. That's terrible. I'm getting turned in by PETA. Here's when my queen bees came in the mail. This is how they ship them. Order the queen bees in spring when to do the splits and start new hives. There's 4 of them there. Lunch, yeah. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's too funny. So here is what some of the honey is from in our area that makes it so good. You guys talk about how great that honey is? That's why. That's autumn olive. So autumn olive is a phenomenal honey. And that's what blooms in the spring here on ECP Farms. So you get to see some autumn olive blooms. So that's the premium honey that everybody dies for, man. Just like, oh my gosh. Just so you see how pretty. It's like almost like a honeysuckle bush. So check this out. This is a new floor in my chicken house. I had a guy put a floor in, poplar floor. Look at this. Milo's hilarious. Look at this guy. He's a catbird. He got him a pumpkin toy or a fish toy, something. All right, no, so much for showing and tell pictures. I'll stop. You guys are probably getting bored of that. Here, let me show you this first. What do you think of that one? I got that one back. Had it graded. What do you think of that? Look at the reverse. Isn't that crazy? Those are some beautiful coins. Those are the type of coins I don't part with. So here's my youngest daughter, her graduation pictures. She's been a good kid, 4.0 student. Look at this guy. He goes everywhere with us. He's a catbird man. I love these pictures of him. I mean, I'll stop with the pictures. He's in the back seat of the truck. Look. He's got a bunch of pictures of Milo. I could do a whole stream of those. So here's my kids helping me with honey. That's my son Blake, putting labels on. There's some. I got about 10 gallons this year. People ask me if I'm going to do fall honey. So no, okay, you guys want to see a face reveal? Look, I'm working my hives. I'm talking there. I don't know if I ever posted that one or not. I don't think I did. You see the bees flying around, can't you? All right. I'm going to stop and I'm going to look and see what you guys are saying now. I don't have any. Yes, black Angus beef. I thought you were holding the coin. That's about your credit. Congrats you on it. Oh no, I wasn't holding it. Here at Grandma and Grandpa's tonight, having a sleeper. He's so spoiled. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Marty? That's good. Angus beef. So will you eat well? Yep. Milo. Thank you. It is a good thing. Nice the pheasant. They really are pretty. Those are good eating too. So just 4 queens make 4 hives. It does, debonair Dylan. Exactly right. You take some of the bees from the other hives, you make a split, and it starts 4 new hives. Mikey, why I haven't been selling much honey? I've got some of my Mentors honey I sold, which is just, there's Anna, I'm crazy. You're a brave man. I'd be scared to have hives with that. Oh, no, they don't bother you. They don't bother you at all. They really don't. You walk all around and stuff like that. As long as it's, only when you start getting into them or banging, you can walk around and walk in front of them, behind them. And I have very gentle bees. I was standing behind them. That was really safe there. But no, they don't bother you. It doesn't work that way. That's, a lot of people are scared of bees. They're not like that. They really aren't. Here's you a better view. Got 7 people in here. Everybody probably got tired of the slideshow of pictures. Probably jumped off of there. So what's everybody going to get into tomorrow? I'm going to mow some grass. I got some stuff still to ship out. Got a lot of different things to get into. Yeah, those bees are very gentle, John. Very gentle. Nothing wrong with those bees at all. But y'all, if anybody new that's back in here, remember tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to have my hey, Juan, Juan. I've got some Italians, but most of them are Carnolians. And my Carnolians are better honey producers, and they're more gentle. Bees aren't aggressive like the wasps we have. Oh, I know. There's no comparison between a bee and a wasp, a yellow jacket, hornets. Yeah, honeybees are a different story. I opened mine up today, John, and checked on one of the hives, and I stand in shorts and a t-shirt. But I knew they weren't bad. I just opened up the lid slow, looked in them, checked them out. They look good. Ramon Juan. Yeah, I told you I have some Italians, but mostly Carnolians. I'd say 80% are Carnolians. Yeah, Italian bees, they make pasta. They're pretty good bees if you get the right strain of Italians. Some of those Italian bees are lazy. That's my opinion, because I've gotten lazy Italian bees before. The problem with bees, especially Italians, that's what everybody sends, and they get overbred so much, and they get in the packages, and so many packaged bees aren't very good. So I've been staying with my own strain now because it was better honey producers. I order carnelians out of the New World carnelians in Strachan Apiaries in Yuba City, California, and they partner with Ohio State, keeping a pure strain of carnelian, New World carnelian honeybees, because they're in a restricted valley where they can't crossbreed for the most part. Not guaranteed, but they're in an area that they don't get mixed bred a lot, it's my understanding. And I kind of believe that when I see the bees, the way they turn out. But, yeah, John, I think I need to probably put one of these little candles in the fall when you can ship them when it's not too hot. Maybe in one of the auctions. I'm going to try and make some more. I got to melt a bunch more wax still first. But I do want to melt the wax that I've got down there. And there'll be different color candles too, because some of it's white wax, like an off-white color, almost like a manila. And some of it's real yellow, like these, and some of it's just going to be different, darker yellow, like a gold. Just depends on what kind of wax is mixed in with it and stuff. I think it's raining here at my house. It sounds like it is. I can hear the dishwasher running. I can't bend on those. I can't even ship them right now. It's too hot to ship them. They'd melt. You'd end up getting a piece of wick laying in a puddle of wax. You can't think I'm going to wait till October. The temperature's got to come way down. I don't know if I'd bend them. I'd probably just add it on one of the items everybody's bidding for, like I do the little tiny honeys. So I think people get a bigger kick out of that. They're paying up for something. Can you make a candle that has a new car smell? You could probably go buy the scent at one of those candle places, and yes, add it. I would bet you money you can. You can add any scent to a candle, because my wife used to make candles. You just have to go and order the scent or buy the scent. You can put a candle in your car. I think I just buy an air freshener. Oh, man. Now I'm finally starting to get a little bit sleepy. We've been on 47 minutes and 50 seconds. We're just shy of 13 minutes of an hour. Yeah, Stormy puts non-coin stuff in there all the time. He does. That's Stormy, man. Stormy doesn't even come close to having the comic book collection I've got. He's selling those comic books. You'd die if you saw. He put all those new modern comic books. I had to do a live stream one night, John, and put all my 10 and 12 and 15-cent comic books out here, and all these 30 and 40 centers, the old ones when I was a kid. I've got boxes and boxes of them. Mint state, great condition, beautiful comic books. They say comic books now are going sky high. One of the coin dealers told me today when he found out I had boxes and boxes of really nice comics. He said, "You need to sell them right now. They're getting crazy money." I said, "Well, I don't want to sell them. That's why I bought them. I collect them." The only thing I don't understand is a comic book in a hard shell case. A coin, it protects and preserves it, and it does that with a comic book too. But now you can't even open the comic book up and look at the pages or read it anymore. So to me, that doesn't make any sense. You got 5 boxes of comics from the 80s. You sound like me. I do too. John Bolley, we'll have to talk about it. My biggest amount of comic books I got a lot of X-Men. I was a big X-Men fan. Mostly Marvel comics. I got a lot of them did it. We got a bee company. Bring some in from alfalfa hybrid African bees. Mean boogers. Ooh, I don't want no Africanized bees. No, thank you. I'm on alfalfa hybrid Africanized bees. Those things will eat you up. I've seen some mean African bees. My bees, if you get into my bees the right time of the day and use a little bit of smoke, you can get into them in shorts and a t-shirt. If there's a good if there's a good nectar flow on, if it's the middle of the day, between 10 and 2 or 10 and 3, the forager bees are out, which is your guard bees. And if you move slow and you use smoke, they won't even come at you, bother you, nothing. They won't even fly around you. They'll just stay right there in their hive. And the smoke covers up their alarm pheromone. It confuses them. They can't communicate when you put smoke on them. So that way, if one sets off an alarm, the rest of them don't know it. So that's why you see beekeepers use smoke, is the smoke covers up all the pheromones, the alarm pheromones, and the communication. They can't communicate. And that way they don't act together as one to light you up. And then whenever you get stung, if you do, like on your hand or something, if you get the stinger out and then smoke that area, that gets rid of the smell of that pheromone also, so the bees don't come at that same area. Because once you get stung, if they smell that attack pheromone that's released, or alarm pheromone, then they all start stinging that same spot and area. That draws them to it. But, guys and gals, I'll tell you what, I want to thank you guys all for coming in and chit-chatting with me tonight. I think all of you have some fun. Yeah, you learn a little bit of stuff about bees and coins and all kinds of different things we can talk about. But John Boulay, I hope to see you, Ramon Juan, and I'm Crazy, and Mikey Y, and everybody else on here, John Pierce. I hope to see you tomorrow night, Legit Sir News, Debonair Dillon. I hope to see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern for my premiere, my first ever premiere. And I think you're going to really like the quality of the video that's put up there. Hey, thank you so much, Ramon Juan. Thank you, Mikey Y. Thank you, John Boulay. But everybody be safe out there. And again, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Set your calendar, set your alerts. The video is already posted. The weekend, I hope that you guys can join us. And I may actually do maybe a coffee time in the morning to tell people too. I want to get everybody I can in there for my first premiere. I'm really excited about the video. I've seen it. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to talk about it. And I think Jeff Ball's a real good guy that helped me do it. Or I should help me do it. He did do it. I just showed up for it. He did all the work. But, yeah, you guys take care. It's already listed in my upcoming videos. You get in there, make a comment or something if you want to be there. It looks like somebody else jumped on there. But you guys have a good night. ECP saying thank you. And ECP over and out. You guys be good. Thanks so much.